Hey, this is Luke with WeddingFilmCoach.com, and today we're going to be taking a listen to the differences between some microphones. And so I have a really nice Rode condenser mic here. It's the NT USB, and then I also have the Rode Smart Lav Plus. I also have the Tascam DR-10L on me that I'm really a fan of recently, and then I have a $300 Countryman B6 on me as well. And so we're gonna take a listen to the different audio sources. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 different audio sources, and of course the on camera that just has a Rode VideoMic Pro on it, which honestly does really great. But hopefully these will sound a little bit better. But I thought we would take a listen to how they sound, and so you can make an informed decision upon, especially if you're doing weddings, what kind of lavalier microphone you need to use for ceremonies. And then if you're doing YouTube videos, how does this sound? Obviously it's in the screen. You really can't use this for weddings, you know, go around with a boom mic. But I'm hoping that it's gonna sound pretty good for these YouTube videos. And so give me some feedback, please. Let me know in the comment section below which one you thought sounded best. Of course, everybody has their own preferences on how they like to hear. Me specifically, I have kind of a deeper voice, and so I have a lot of rumble in those low frequencies, but at the same time I don't want to take all that out, because then it kind of sounds like you're just talking in a barrel. And you know, I also have a lot of issues with just high frequency noises as well, because there's air conditioning going, there's computer fans running, there's you know, probably other things that I don't even hear that the microphones are picking up, just random room noise. And so finding a good microphone and having great audio for any of your work, whether it's weddings or YouTube videos, whatever you're doing, you want to make sure your audio sounds really nice. So this is kind of my goal, to figure out which one of these I'm going to use going forward in the future, specifically for these YouTube videos. And so what we're going to do now actually is just take a listen to a video that I just released recently about 5 tips of how to make this camera A7 III really awesome, how to maximize your effectiveness, streamline your workflow. And we're just going to take a listen to a little bit of that, and I'm going to change the different audio sources so you can have just kind of a really back-to-back comparison on which audio sounds the best. And I'm gonna just put these in here unedited, and so I'm not gonna do any compression to them, any noise removal. We're just gonna see what sounds, how do these different microphones sound right out of camera, right out of the recorder. And so take a listen and let me know what you think. Okay, so the first option is actually to turn your touch panel on. The autofocus in this camera is incredible, but it's kind of useless if you don't use your touch panel with video, that is. And so go ahead, go into your menu, go to the 5th setting, your toolbox setup, go to page 2, all the way down to the bottom, touch operation on. You should be able to start focusing by tapping on the screen. Tip number 2 is actually to go ahead and set up all of your customizable buttons and your custom function menu. Set it up for the best workflow for you. Here's a few screenshots of what I use. This works best for me with video. Try some different things out, see what works for you. Tip number 3 is actually to go ahead and set up your monitor/viewfinder option to one of your customizable buttons. I use the control wheel and the down option. That way, anytime I'm outside, I'm looking at my LCD screen, it's too bright, I can't see it very well, I can go ahead and switch to the viewfinder and be able to see everything nice and crisp in that viewfinder. Okay, so thanks for listening to that. Let me know in the comments which microphone you think sounds best, which one you may consider picking up, and of course I'll have links to all these in the description. And so if you do want to go and pick one of these microphones up, try them out, then you can use those links. It helps me out, it doesn't cost you anything extra. And the great thing about Amazon, of course, you never want to take advantage of a company being kind and nice and considerate, but they have an amazing return policy. And so if you buy one of these microphones and it's just not working out for you, or the quality is not comparable to the price that you paid, then just go ahead and return that. You shouldn't feel bad about that. It's a great way to try out new equipment and see what works best for you. Thanks again for watching. You guys have an incredible day, and I'll see you in the next video.